Hello everybody and welcome back. This will be the grand opening of the Resident Evil 4 chainsaw controller. This is a complete in-box chainsaw controller for the Resident Evil 4 for the PlayStation 2. Now when this controller came out, it was widely known that it was only supposed to be played with this game, but from what I've heard and what I've been told is that it is a nightmare to play with on the game. But here we're going to do a complete unboxing of it and show you everything that used to come with it. So here we obviously have a nice casing, the red velvet bottom. See that it's got the logo on the top. You can see into the company that I imagine made the controller. And in the side here, right by the placard of Resident Evil 4, is where the controller actually plugs into, the controller plug. Now we'll be taking that back out later. Now on the back side, it tells you about the limited edition chainsaw for PlayStation 2, uniquely designed with a gorgeous display stand. Yep, there's quite a bit of text on there, and there's all that blood splatter that it talks about. And let's get into it. A few other things that it comes along with if you release the tab here. It was a special booklet, an insert, and what else do we got back here? A little guarantee, and there's a piece of foam back there to kind of hold it together. So this is like a sleeve. You can have either side pointing out to the back, so we can put Leon pointing out the back side of this controller. So I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about. The foam. It's on the back side. There's a large piece of foam that helps it keep its shape. Let's take both of these out. We'll just slot the foam in the bottom. Put this in the back. Make sure it shuffles its way in there. And then, as your back display, you can now have Leon downing the barrel of the gun. As well came along this little Resident Evil chainsaw controller manual. Kind of just demonstrating telling you in multiple languages. Nothing in Dutch. There's French back there. Resident Evil 4 for PlayStation 2, coming fall 2005. Get that to get right back in there. And now I'm pretty sure to open this thing, you need to use like a bit of force to crack it off. And I believe that this part actually comes off. There we go. There we go. Almost. Hold on. There we go. Yep, so the entire lid comes off. So that little slide pin can go back. So then the display case is in exactly just two pieces. So you can see this controller is in mint condition. It's even got the zip tie to still hold it together there. So we're gonna take this thing out, put the controller wiring in, and ooh. Now I imagine you're gonna have to hold it like this, as there is buttons on the sides and the inside of the triggers. There's the plug. But look at this. Look at this. Even the thumbsticks have the clicks, just like on the original PlayStation controllers. And I've heard that it can also make a sound by pulling the ripcord while playing the game. But this thing is in phenomenal shape. It sits in the stand just perfectly. So this is the original casing for the controller wire. And there's another pamphlet in here. So it says that you need to pull from the back to release the item. Very good. Should have read that before. At least we didn't break anything along the way. I'm gonna undo the zip tie here. I'm gonna take this guy, plug in the end, control port. There we go. Let's go play through some Resident Evil 4. And here we go. We're going to play maybe up through the village on the Resident Evil 4 chainsaw controller. You guys are gonna come along with me. And the really neato oddity about this controller is the other chainsaw function that's on it. You guys can hear that. We'll rip the chainsaw cord whenever we find any other villains with a chainsaw. It's a comfortable thing to hold considering how big it is. It's got like a nice grip here. I'll just play on normal. But I can see how this could get in the way of some of the buttons, part of the pull cord. If you wanted to press circle, we'll just go with normal costumes. That's fine. The start and select buttons are up at the top, which are a little strange. And all your aiming functions are on the bottom of the controller. So we're gonna skip on through, if it'll let us, and we're gonna get right into it. We're gonna give this all a shot. So R1, R2. Oh, I am not trying to aim. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright guys, and here we go. So square button was to sprint. I haven't played this version of the game in a long time, and especially on a controller like this. So I'm gonna turn this one up for myself a little bit. Now we're gonna head on in. So we're gonna skip over this with select. Come on, shoot him. The controls are definitely a little getting used to. That's for sure. It's quite a bit extra. Oh, I remember there being some ammo. What's the quick turnaround? Back and circle, that's right. So we're gonna see how we take on these guys here. We're gonna take a quick dive, run away. Do the quick turnaround and aim them down. The thumbsticks are also very tiny on the controller. Are very tiny on this controller. So, much different than PlayStation's DualSense controllers. Or the DualSense had the big thumbsticks. These ones are not. So we're gonna try to shoot one of these. Just kind of get used to the aiming a little bit better while I'm getting this going. But who's excited for the new Resident Evil remake, the Resident Evil 4 remake? Played through all the remakes. We're gonna let the dog stay there. We're just gonna kind of play through this quick. Might be part of the villain here, letting the dog stay there. Oh, where's this guy? There he is. Oh boy! And then the knife is just very easily accessible at the other button, at the other trigger underneath my hand here. Now this would be an interesting thing to try to do a full playthrough with, is this controller. I guess after a while you might get used to it, but right at the beginning here, it's rough. Oh, why aren't you hitting it? There we go. A little bit closer. Yeah, up is up and down is down this time, so it's it is a bit different. Usually it's inverted controls, isn't it? There's the guy in the shed, is there not? There is. He's right there. Should be able to be shot right through here. There we go. They're gonna come running out. Just walking. I don't know how well I'd do in this game. Run around with just this stuff. Triangle to get into the menu. Here we go. Let's have that first aid spray. Just get that out of the way. All right. Are we ready? Chainsaw. Chainsaw. It's a little gimmicky, but it's fun nonetheless. It's a really good little extra they could throw that they didn't have to throw into a controller like this, right? A lot of these guys just working their regular day jobs, huh? Put that down, lady. I did not get to him in the kick animation time. Do the quick flip around. Try to shoot a few more. Oh, Christ. Get down a few of them as we can. Empty! What wrong could ever go on in here? Chainsaw! Consider that breaking and entering, sir. Oh, here we go. Come on. Are we able to push this guy? Push this guy up there. This guy's up against there already. Oh! He came and got us, guys. Thanks for playing along. This controller is way harder than expected to play along with. As you can see, I've beaten the Resident Evil 4 game before. I haven't played it in a long time, but this controller makes it extremely difficult. Where the L and R triggers are on the bottom, the thumbsticks are very, very tiny. You have to click X to shoot the gun. I wasn't able to shoot and hold the trigger without clicking X. It was fun nonetheless. It's a fun controller, but I think it'll always be a really good show item. More so than it would be a playable controller. So, thanks for checking this out with me.